washing machine overflows this drain pipe. So I'm going to take it apart and see what the problem is. This is what I found. I took the drain pipe out. This piece is not bad. This piece, you can see, is already tapered down, but there's so much corrosion in here, I had to break it apart just to get it apart. But this is the worst. The corrosion had basically closed down to a small hole, so it wasn't draining right. So these pieces are going to have to be replaced. I had to replace this original chrome piece with the new plastic one. They just don't make the metal stuff anymore, and I think this will work just as good. Next, I put on the trap piece. This is just a beveled joint, and this, you tighten this up to keep it watertight. Then I'm going to use this section of pipe, drain pipe right here, that will fit down into here, and then I'll lower this so that it raises up into there and join those together. I've started this bridge piece down into there, and I've snugged it up a little bit. Now I just have to drop this on top of there and tighten that up, and that piece will bridge that gap. Now I've got both of these tightened up, and I can go ahead and tighten this, and all of these fittings are done. Bottom part is done. What I had to do here was adapt from drain pipe to PVC, and that's what this adapter is. This goes to a PVC 1.5 inch. I used a short section of 1.5 inch PVC to bridge to this, which expands out to 2-inch PVC, and then I've got this as the top of the standpipe. The reason for that is because the hose comes from the washer. The 1.5 inch pipe, it barely fit in there, and it blocked the gap so that air could not get in there. You have to have an air gap so the water can flow and not create a siphon. And so right here, this, you notice this has plenty of room for air to go in around it, and then it necks down to the 1.5 inch drain, which is the piping that was already in the house. So I'm going to test this with water and see if it works. I gave it a water test, and it's perfectly dry. It holds water. Now I just have to tighten up these screws to hold this to the wall, and it's all done.